Hello everyone and welcome to Yield Fall of Rome, a 4X strategy game which I managed to get my hands on a little bit early before its release later today. As Civ 7 is coming out in the near future, I thought I would focus on other Hex related games because I feel like other people will cover that game a lot better than I can. So let's go into a little campaign here, and we can go for the introductory campaign, a fixed campaign made for new players. I am a new player, and I do like playing in my home British Isles here, so we'll be going with Caledonian Uprising. A troubling presence has encroached upon the sacred woods of northern Britannia. The forests stir as legions from distant lands beyond the island shores disturb the ancestral burial ground of the northern tribes. Unite against the bloodstained march of the conquest and defend your home, while there is still one left to defend. So that'll be Siege of Hadrian's Wall at the very end. But for now, we are playing as Calgacus? Let's go with that. Let's start a new campaign. So yes, we'll start up here in Oria. Strangers have been spotted near our burial groves, brazenly stealing our sacred relics and brandishing their spears close to our hearths and homes. Who do they think they are to provoke nature's wrath so? Bold enough to assume their trespass will go without retaliation. To gain control of the province, you'll need to hold 2 crowns. Okay, and there's us here and the Roman Empire. So we are not playing as the kind of main civilization this time, but playing as, I suppose in the Romans' view, the barbarians. And here we are in Yield. Would you like to see tutorials for this game? Yes, let us show the tutorials. So, selecting units as such, we can do that. Settling down. With your settler selected, you can see optimal areas for them to settle down, or your settler to move to one of these tiles. So lots of good sites available. I'm going to probably move up here, close to water, as water feels useful. Settlers have a unit ability that allows them to create a settlement on the tile they're occupying. With the settler selected, use the unit ability in the bottom right and build your first settlement. There we go. And we've created London. Interestingly, given that we're very much in Scotland at the moment, but I suppose we're playing as some kind of Britannia kind of civilization, I should say. Right, exploiting resources. The land offers us various resources that will help us grow our village into a glorious city. Let's research how to utilise them effectively, or efficiently even. So we can open up our technology tree. Here you can unlock new units and new ways to harvest necessary resources. Your land is filled with wild boars. Hunting them will give your empire an early boost of growth, so let's research hunting for 5 gold. You can see our gold count up there in the top right. Okay, so hunting boars removes them from the tile permanently, rewards you with a great deal of population and production. So we can also spend some money to that, and that will give us 2 population and 2 production. Excellent. Building improvements awards production to your settlement, which can be used to construct new buildings. Right click on the settlement and we can work out what we want to build. Taverns are a great source of income, which is essential for further expansion. Buildings require production to build and are constructed instantly. Build a tavern by clicking on its city or its icon in the city panel. Highlighted here. So that's going to be 1 extra income per turn. Icons in the top right represent your current gold and income. Gold is spent on researching, recruiting units or harvesting resources such as wild boars, and can be obtained mainly through upgrading your settlements. Excellent. So we can exit out. The lands around us are filled with goodie huts, which award those who visit them first with resources such as gold, population, production, or supplies. Explore a hut. I'm guessing that's this thing up here. Yes, a goodie hut, similar to the villages in Civ 6. I'm going to be using Civ 6 as a comparison because that's the Civilisation game I played a lot of. So we can use our, I guess, hero or leader here, get him to move in the right direction. So we do need to explore a hut, but probably we're just going to end the turn, as there's not much more we can do. Each mission has different sets of goals you need to fulfill to achieve victory. You can see this in the map objectives at the top of the screen by expanding the objectives panel. So to gain control of this province, you need to hold 2 crowns. Each captured religious site yields 1 crown. Religious sites can be found around the map and are always visible. Capture 1 by staying on the religious site for at least 1 turn, and then paying the amount required to rebuild it. Fine, we can do that. So let's get our chappy over here. And let's go see what we've got from the goodie hut. We've got some supplies. Excellent. So where's our nearest religious area? There's about 3 across the map, it seems. We haven't found out where Rome is, but it's a pretty small map, so there must be somewhere over this side. I do wonder if perhaps we want to maybe build something. Horse Scout wouldn't be a bad option. Because I believe the Scout can move a little bit quicker. Kind of going for next turn. Units have an additional supply cost, which is a resource unique to each settlement. If your settlement runs out of supplies, you'll no longer be able to recruit new units from there. Makes sense. You can look around, use the camera, that's fine. And we've also done scavenging huts as well. Yes, I've got myself a horse scout. What scouts lack in strength, they make up for with their keen eyes. This, combined with their cheap cost, makes them perfect for discovering new areas and devising strategy for your expansion. Okay, I think I've already gone ahead there and got the scout. Policies provide additional upgrades to your kingdom, can even unlock new buildings to build or units to purchase. In campaign mode, policies gained during missions will remain throughout the rest of your campaign as that kingdom. Open the Policies panel over here to preview available policies. Each of these policies is locked behind a milestone. When a milestone has been reached, the policy panel will instantly open for you to choose which policy branch to enact. Okay, so for example with commerce, guide to traders, to the destination, religion, spread religion to 3 settlements, buildable national wonders, grow your population, discover 1 foreign capital, or conquer 1 settlement to improve your military. Fine, so none of those we can do at the moment. We will be able to in the future. Let's get our horse chappie moving down this way as best possible towards another religious settlement. There's another goodie hut here, so I might get our chap over here, Calgucus, that's much harder to say than I always anticipate, to come over here and grab this 3 gold from this goodie hut, but we'll have to do that next turn, so we're in the turn now. We are getting 4 gold per turn as well, which is excellent. We might want to think about doing something else here. We don't have any more production though, but what we can do is harvest our boars. That will give us some more production. Maybe we could get a trader down. Potentially we might want to think about a settler. Customs house would give us instantly 5 gold, but that's not that useful. I wouldn't mind getting some more production in general. Maybe let's just go for a well for now, just to get supplies up each turn. That feels like a useful thing to do. Right, you can move here. This is 4 gold. Recruiting units in the city, that's fine, we know how to do that. Let's get our scout moving down towards here. And end the turn. Right, you keep moving down there. We can't quite make it there this turn. Looks like it's going to cost us 5 gold to move in the right direction. You, however, let's go exploring, see what we find. There's another goodie hut there. There's plenty of goodie huts around, actually. And in the turn. And you can go here. Wonderful. I don't think you can do anything with religious site this turn. Presumably next turn you can. You go for this goodie hut here. We've grown to a town, so that was additional gold and additional supplies as well. And also our borders have expanded greatly. So there's more boars here. There's also some grassland here with sheep, so we probably want to reach such that. So that's going to maybe come under animal husbandry. Yes, sheep pasture improvement. That gives 2 population and 2 production per pasture built. Let's get that underway, because now we can harvest these guys alongside the boars, which is excellent. But for now, we'll just go for the boars because they're actually a bit cheaper. This gives us more to do here, and also I think we just unlocked more buildings as well. Let's get a new settler underway. Settlers are unique type of unit that construct new villages in the world. However, they're incapable of fighting and can be easy prey for your opponents. Makes sense. Seeing some more good sites up here, so we might want to think about moving them up north somewhere, but I don't think we can do so this turn. So let's end the turn here. You can now claim this religious site by rebuilding it for 5 gold. We've got enough gold going at the moment. Good heavens, that's quite loud, but that's fine. We've got one of the 2 crowns we need. We need to find another religious site somewhere. That's a goody hut. There's one there. You, I think, are also a religious site, actually. So let's head moving in that direction. Because we're still very much in tutorial town. I don't think we'll have too many issues at this stage. Some more goody huts over there. Some nice amount of gold. Let's get you moving up in this direction. See what we can find up north. We're on a very small map at the moment. So I don't think we're going to have too many issues. You keep moving towards this religious site. And probably next turn you'll be able to do something with that. You keep moving down here, see what we find. And you can keep moving in this direction. We may well settle you. Oh, we may as well settle you here actually. And we've settled York. Excellent. And I don't, unlike Civ, I don't believe there's any requirements to do with water or anything like that. As far as I can tell anyway. But you'll see there's separate population, separate production, and separate supplies. So we need to do something about that. So let's build a pasture here. And this looks like it might be kind of more permanent than the boars are. The boars might just be a one-off. I think the boars are just a one-off thing. Whereas I think the pastures are a little bit more long-term. But I might be wrong there. I don't think we need another settlement. We will build a customs house to get some additional gold. We may well need it. Over at York, however, we'll build a tavern because just having additional income feels really useful. And we might even get a trader as well. Traders are great for improving relations and generating gold. Send them to the Romans to gain a large amount of gold to hasten your development. Alternatively, you can send them to one of your own settlements to grow its population. Traders disappear once they've interacted with the settlement. Fine. Okay, end the turn. I don't know where the Romans are, but I'm sure we'll find them soon anyway. And you can claim this religious site. Okay. When your settlement is low on supplies, you'll not be able to recruit any more units. Some buildings in your settlement can increase your maximum supply storage. Fine. Okay, well, we've got the 2 crowns we need. We might just need to end the turn. But for now, let's go here. Get some additional supplies from that goody hut. End the turn. And there we go. In the year 409 AD, the Britons claimed the province of Caledonia. With a population of 15, your people have become the dominant factor in the region, forcing the Romans to seize control. Province influence as well. But fine, that was just the very first tutorial. Let's now keep going in the Caledonian Uprising. Over here to Tremontium. Let's continue the campaign. So down to here. The tribes stand united beneath Calchas' banner against the rising tide of the Romans. The raid on the Antonine Wall is about to begin. The provincial stronghold must fall. Romans, they call themselves, clad in metal, wearing a profane symbol of an eagle. They come from afar and have the audacity to take our lands as theirs. No more, I say. For what they have taken was never theirs. To arms, lads. So to gain control over the province, you need to hold at least 3 crowns. So we can still capture religious sites for 1. Each metropolis yields 2 crowns, so that's when a settlement has reached level 4. And building the Colosseum also yields 2 crowns. Let's go and see what we encounter. So again, it's just us and the Romans. But I'm guessing as time goes on, things will get more and more complicated. And we'll need to start learning more about culture and tech to really keep up with the Romans. Because the Romans, of course, are very, very powerful, I would think, in comparison to us, a kind of more regional power. So we're going to have to upscale ourselves pretty quickly when the time comes. Okay, here we go. We don't need to see that. Okay, I think that might be the same tutorials again. Fine. The question is, has our technology stayed from last time? It hasn't. So every single time it changes. But I'm guessing as the maps get bigger, as they have done here, and get more complex, that's going to be more of a problem. Right, there's a religious site there. There's also one up here, but I'm guessing that's going to be a lot closer to the Roman area. I'm going to go back up here again, because I just think being near fish and generally feels useful. So we'll settle London again. We've also got some goody huts here. Just having a look at what we might need to research. There's a few things, so let's go to our technologies. It looks like we probably want to go for hunting, is being highlighted to us. So that allows us to hunt deer, hunt boar, and create archers, which just inherently feels like a useful idea. Let's move you up here to claim this goody hut straight away, it just feels useful. And we will hunt some deer. And we will try use that to... I was about to say get a tavern down, but we need to do a little bit more first. Let's do that. That gives us the additional production. And that will give us the additional income per turn, which is going to be inherently useful. Do we want to think about a horse scout as well, straight away, to get moving, but we'll end the turn there. Okay, 4 gold per turn at the moment. Let's start with our other guy. You can start moving up here. Small goody huts up that way. You start moving down this direction. I'm seeing a lot of sheep in this area, which might be worth us doing. That small wild boar, that's fine. So yes, we're going to need to get 3 crowns, that's not a problem. So we can do that in a second. They're still at fairly positive relations at the moment. They're friendly, they will not attack your units, free movement inside borders. But I'm sure that's going to change as time goes on. But we are very much in tutorial town overall. So more gold. Let's keep our scout moving. Some more goody huts over there. So there's going to be a little bit of a race. I don't know if we'll be able to claim that one before they will. But it might be something we want to consider. The problem is I have now, it's not many ways to get more production. I could get a catch fish. I'm wondering if I can see fishing. That's the one. Let's buy that. This should allow us to either build a shipyard there. So that's 3 population, 3 production, 1 gold, 1 supplies, or catch fish. Let's build a shipyard there. That's going to grow us up to a town. Excellent. And there's also claimed us some more territory, so we can get over here to the mountains, the gold mine, some grassland. Excellent. We can do more of this. Let's harvest that. We've got plenty of things to work with. The question is, what do we want to do with the royal banner? Castle wall. I don't know if we need to do that just yet. Trading post, embassy. Having more vision would not be a bad idea, so let's get an embassy down for now. And then we'll go from there. But we're starting to see a lot of these goody huts, so we want to get a second... We may want to get a second scout down. In fact, I think we'll try to do that now. We can't afford that, so we'll do that next turn. And I'm giving myself a second horse scout to go around this side of the map and pick up all these goody huts. I think that would be wise. There's plenty of them around. Let's go up here actually. Grab this additional population. We're already at size 2 population. I can't exactly remember where the specific levels are to increase things further. But I'm sure we can find out as time goes on. We'll end the turn here. Getting more gold. You come over here. Get the gold. I think that's going to be more useful than the supplies at the moment. You come here for the production. Very nice. Plenty of gold up there. You move down this way. We might want to go send this horse scout down and get this religious site underway. I think that'd be wise. If we can do this thing peacefully, that's not inherently a bad idea. A settler would maybe not be a terrible idea. Customs house. City wall. I'm just having a look at some of these more complicated buildings. The barracks. So this is, yeah, this is mostly to do with military, which I'm less keen on. I don't think we need it at the moment. Let's go for a royal banner. That'll give us some additional veterancy for our chap, which could be very useful in the future. Relations, I think, just went down there. Not entirely sure why. Let's get some additional population. And I'm going to send him down that way to claim that religious settlement if possible. You come here for the gold. That being said, it's a bit of a slow trek through that way. I do want to find out where these Romans are. And I also think maybe we want to think about stuff like mining. We can't get to mining before we get through stone cutting, so we'll build that first. And actually we'll go straight into mining from there. Because that should allow us to put a gold mine down, but we're not going to be able to do that until next turn. Improvements with the adjacency bonus can only be constructed next to other improvements to the same technology branch. The adjacency bonus gets stronger for each improvement next to it. Fine. So let's build a gold mine here. It gives us quite a bit of production and population to work with. Excellent. City walls. City walls may not be a bad idea. Let's get those down just in case the Romans get any silly ideas. You're going to come down towards here, pick up anything you can along the way. You pick up this gold, please. Excellent. And you keep moving. Let's see if we can find where the Romans are. I've got to imagine they're around here somewhere. We've only got 50 turns to make this happen. So let's keep moving. I mean, if we can claim that religious settlement, not them, that would be ideal, really. We probably need to stop there, but that's fine. We can come back for that. This horse scout can come down here. Grab this soon. Maybe we can think about a new settler. And where do we want to settle you? Maybe somewhere up here by the gold, because there's plenty of gold to be had there. May not be a bad idea. Or perhaps down here with the sheep. We'll have to have a think. So end the turn. You come down this way. You come over here. I'm guessing they must be down here in this corner because they're not up here at the top. Thankfully, we're still beating them to all these important locations at the moment. More supplies here, excellent. Head up and grab that gold because 9 gold is inherently very useful, I would say. We're going to get our settler moving down in this direction. You come over here. We don't necessarily. I was about to say we don't need the population. We might want to grab it anyway, but let's grab this population. We have gone down a tier of settlement because I believe we created a settler, which might have been a mistake in all honesty, but we'll have to see. Let's end our turn. I want to push you to get over there as quickly as possible. If we get these religious settlements, that will give us a good amount of these crowns straight away. You come here. The Romans must be down here. I don't know where else they would be, really. You build me a religious site. That is an exceptionally loud sound. Okay. You keep moving up here. That's now to 12 gold. Very much worth having. So let's go into our technologies and see if there's anything else we might want to grab here. Metal casting. Let's have a look at the tech tree. It looks fairly simplistic at the moment, but I do wonder if different civilizations have different technologies available. Let's pick up farming, because I just think it feels inherently useful, and animal husbandry. I don't know if we need to look for sailing at the moment, but let's also go for infrastructure and perhaps forestry and cloth making as well. It gives us plenty of options. There's plenty of things we can do here now. So we can build roads and build forestry. So I can cut down the forest, or I can put down a lumber hut to get additional benefits. But at the moment we've spent a lot of our gold, so let's just end the turn there. You, I think, come down to here, and we'll set up a new site there. You can keep moving. Let's find out where these Romans are. There they are. Well, I think they'll be discovering a foreign capital, so that's good. End the turn. You, I thought you were on a religious area, a religious site, but apparently not. Aha, I think we might have actually, I think we neglected to build one up there with our leader. That's why I'm getting myself in a little bit of a tizzy. You settle in place. We settle York, that's good. Let's build a pasture. And again, let's just start with a tavern to get some additional income. That's fine. You can now build this religious site. And then we'll go down here. See if we can discover this foreign capital, which I feel like we shouldn't be too far away from, so that we can start learning about culture and stuff like that. So we'll end the turn. There we go, we get to see some Roman armies. Cultural policy available. Mastering complete. Congratulations, your realm is progressing, and you can now make a choice about what kind of realm you want to create. So we can become more Roman, or we can become more barbarian. So if we were to become barbarian, we get a druidic totem, so build to gain 1 income per unimproved forest around it. Income will be lost if the forest is cut down or lumber cut is built, so having unimproved forests. And the Don, well-strung horse archers from the woods. Or we can go for an alliance with the Romans and Hadrian's Wall. I don't think we need to improve our relations, so let's go for the barbarian policy. Although I strongly suspect that means they probably won't like us very much. We'll have to see. Right, over here, this horse scout is not really doing anything useful, so go up here towards that gold, please. Let's build this druidic totem because it's surrounded by a lot of wood. Although that was our only wheat, so that might have been a mistake. Build a sheep pasture. Okay. What else do we need to do? Build the Colosseum. Now, how do we do that? How do we build the Colosseum? Let's have a look. Maybe some cartography or something like that. Under trade, cartography, physics. Interesting. Let's end our turn. I'm seeing a lot of forces here at Ravenna. More population for York, which is inherently probably useful. One of our this scout down here is probably doing some more useful things, so come up this way. You build me some sheep pastures, there we go. We grow into a town. We may as well keep improving everything that we can, really. Can't improve that stone quarry just yet, just don't have much money, but end the turn. See the roads here that have been built by the Romans. So we need to grow population by 1, which is not going to be too hard to do, I would think. So let's just have that, and we've got a legal policy available. So, vassalage of God King. So no gold cost to the next unit in any settlement founded by you. You can also get logistics, so settlers and traders have additional movement point. And warehouse districts gain 1 extra supply when settling and levelling up your settlements. Or gain 5 gold for each wonder you build in your capital. 1 income in your capital for each unit your monarch kills. And the Great Granary, which gives us 20 population in this settlement. Let's go for that one, because we may want to think about going for the Great Granary in future. Here, let's go for a wool mill. Excellent. Lumber hut here. I think it looks like York might actually be the one we kind of push further forward. We probably also want to... York is closer to the Romans, so we'll build a couple of traders here. So let's get you moving over here towards Ravenna. There we go, end the turn. They're still relatively friendly with us, so that shouldn't be a problem. You are heading all the way over to Ravenna. It's a long way for you to go, but that's fine. You come down this way. Build a stone quarry here. We can't build the royal mausoleum here. Barracks, archery range, stable, lighthouse, temple. Might not be a bad thing to do, but it requires religion in the settlement. Probably an embassy wouldn't be a terrible idea, given how close York is to the Roman settlement. I'll also build a watchtower as well, because that just really increases our vision, which is useful. Over here at London, let's build on our unique legendary horse archers, because it just sounds fun. And then in London proper, archery range, barracks, royal mausoleum, lighthouse, and just see what else maybe we can think about building. Or to say end the turn. Okay, and we also need to get a second trader down in York, don't we? So at York, let's get for a second trader. And we'll send these guys over to Ravenna. And this second guy can go over to Ravenna as well. You can grab some gold. There's only 2 religious sites, so we have to get to Metropolis somehow. And honestly, York looks like it's the one which is going to be more useful at the moment. Archery range, barracks. Yeah, can't build the royal mausoleum. I feel like the Colossus would be under stables, so we'll build one of those. End our turn. We're still positive relations with these guys, so that's fine. I'm less concerned about that for the time being. Let's get you moving over there as well. And then let's keep on building some things. We'll go for a stoneworks here. Don't want to build that. We'll build some more lumber huts though, because I feel like having more population is useful. We've now grown to a city. Excellent. So that's York now level 3. And the Colosseum can only be built inside a settlement that's at least level 3. So now if we go back to York, there's probably a lot more that we can do here. A library. A national manor. So that's a wonder. Excellent. A siege arsenal. Command school. Or the Great Granary. Honestly, I might save up for the Great Granary, because then that will give us plenty of population and will probably push us up towards being a metropolis. So that's probably what we want to focus on. So let's keep on adding more production as best we can. That gives us the 12 we need. We now build the Great Granary. Puts us up to 54 population. It's not quite enough. But the more we just improve everything, the more this should work. We'll catch fish as well. I don't know how much population this requires. Presumably quite a bit. There we go. Excellent. So 70 population for a metropolis. That gives us the 4 crowns. So if we end the turn now, there we go. Excellent. Took us 21 turns. But we claim the province of Damnoni. Wonderful. Actually, York there was much more influential than London was, which I think is rather cool indeed. So let's continue our campaign. Now, what do we need to do here at Barracum? We need to hold 5 crowns. So religious sites, crowns, capture settlements, capturing the Roman province, and each monarch kill deals 2 crowns. This time we have more than just the Romans. Very interesting indeed. To robbery, slaughter, plunder, they give the lie name of Emperor. They make a desolation and call it peace. Now, as they are hastily retreating from our ancestral lands, we shall drive them off this island once and for all. So that's going to be very much more combat based, I would think. But I tell you what, I think we'll leave things there, and we may well have a second episode here, finishing this off at Barracum. For now, though, this is Yield, Fall of Rome. Thank you so much for watching. Link in the description. Take care. Bye bye.